Hello, chat. This is a tour of my fire hazard basement. And we're starting off with a nice shot of a Sam's Club bag. So here we are. This is the stairwell. This is the fire hazard. It's hard to get a sense of scale. It's a lot of junk and a lot of bullshit. We don't have a garage, so this is where all the junk goes. There's trash. It's actually not trash, it's just plastic bags. I don't know, my mom likes to keep plastic bags. Here's some fire hazard cardboard boxes. There's a 5-piece serving set. We use that every Thanksgiving. Here's pill bottles. We don't have a pill problem. I have two 50-year-old parents. This is really just how many pills they've collected over their life. My mom doesn't throw anything away, so that's a bunch of trash. I think that might be Halloween stuff. But, like, we don't take out Halloween stuff or put up anything for Halloween. This was a boyfriend of my grandmother while my grandfather was still alive. This might be too much information, but she would cheat on him. Anyway, that guy went to Vietnam, and this is his coat. I don't know how we got it, but there you go. The guy who owned that was dead like 10 years ago. This is a lab coat. I don't know why we have that, to be honest. This is just like a bunch of, I don't know, suit stuff. Milk bones. Actual milk bones in there as well. Nice. This is old sports stuff when I used to play baseball. Sorry if I'm not talking loud enough, by the way. I don't really know how loud I should be talking. That's a bunch of my dad's stuff back there. I can't really see it, but it's like World War II, G.I. Joe, Barbie dolls or something. That is Winchester 30-30 deer hunting rifle that hasn't been fired in like 15 years. This is walling from, I think, when the upstairs was done, like before we even moved into this house. Well, my parents moved into this house. You can kind of see a couch. That couch has been down here for like 25 years, as long as they've had the house. That was like my grandparents' couch that they gave to my parents that they've had down here for like 25 years. It's insane. This is a bunch of chairs, I think, like vacationing chairs. More vacationing chairs. This is a freezer that doesn't work. That stopped working like 2 years ago, probably. And the only way to get it out would be to put it through that door, and my parents are like 50 years old and not going to do it. This whole thing, like 10 years from now, all right, when they're finally ready to get rid of all this shit, it's going to be me, all right? They're going to be 60 years old and decrepit, and I'm going to be the one bringing all this shit out 10 years later when they're finally ready to fucking do it. This is Christmas stuff, I think. That's a weird tank, a remote control tank that hasn't worked for probably 20 years. Here's where we do laundry. That's up to code. My mother soaks clothes in there, I think. Here's a bunch of laundry detergent. Here's an old dryer, I think. This dryer is probably 20 years old. Here, take a look at this. Any of you 30-year-olds in chat might remember something like that. That's an old, like, Gateway computer or something. Here's the furnace that will be the cause of this house burning down. Oh, God, it just turned on. Holy shit. I don't know how loud that is. This furnace is from like the 80s. And when the house goes up in flames, it'll be this thing's fault. This thing right here. And now it's really goddamn loud. Come on. This is a bunch of bullshit. There's a scarf. Cooler. Here's a real working dryer that we actually use. Here's another fucking dryer. God damn it. We have 2 non-working dryers down here. There's an electrical box. There's old hunting stuff. There's rifle rounds or something. Here is the old bathroom of the house. This was the original bathroom. The people that had this house before us, well, before me, literally, but before my parents had this house, they put on a new bathroom and a new kitchen upstairs. So when people were living in this house in like the 40s, I have no idea where they cooked dinner because there's no kitchen down here. But yeah, that doesn't work. So my mother uses it as like a coat hanger, or not a coat hanger, a clothesline. Here's some weaponry. That's a 12 gauge Remington shotgun. This is a Ruger 1022. If you come knocking, you're gonna get a hole blasted in you, okay? I'm just kidding. Those haven't been fired in like 15 years. This is my old toy box from when I was a child. Here is more of the fire safety regulation violations. There's a treadmill that hasn't been used in like 10 years. That's a theme, by the way. None of this shit has been used in like 20 years. If any of you chatters care, there's an old shitty Washburn acoustic guitar in there. That's the box that my Ibanez came in. There's a bunch of shit. There's carpeting. That's the carpeting of my room. And also my sister's room, I think. Somewhere right there are all of my dad's old porno mags. They're like Playboy or something. He used to read them for the articles, so you know what that means. Here's a bunch of, this is, oh my god, this place is gonna fucking light up, man. Here's Patrick. Yeah, these are a bunch of plushes, old plushes that my mom won't get rid of, and they're gonna light on fire and burn the whole house down. That's a bunch of Christmas stuff. I have to lug that upstairs every year when we put up our massive Christmas tree. It sucks. And now we are right back to the Sam's Club bag. If Evan doesn't count this as a room, I am going to send a pipe bomb to his mailbox. Goodbye, chat.